Hey y'all, thanks for stopping by again. Doing a little sidestep from my newest series called Move to Las Vegas, but still a novice craps player. Nemo rolled out this little strategy I found pretty interesting, but found it got kind of out of hand real quick. It was called hyperlaying the back wall. So he started off, he was trying to figure out a way to play it on the bubble craps. Basically, again, he lays the back wall. When a point gets sniped off, he would times it by 4 and return it back up looking for the 7. It did pay off pretty good here and there, but what happened is when you tend to roll maybe 2 numbers in a row, it escalates quite quickly and your bankroll can exponentially just go out the door. I kind of refined it to the understanding that when a point falls, instead of multiplying it by 4 and putting it all back on the point and building a point up large, that you try and hyper lay across or spread it evenly. Basically, you kind of figure what the lowest bet nomination or the highest bet nomination during the hyper lay, you times it by 2, and then you spread it out fairly evenly, but hyper laying the inside numbers more than the outside because the odds play better. I'm going to try this with a $1,000 bankroll. I've been having some very good results on it, and we'll go from there. So I got a $1,000 bankroll. There's 400. There's 100 in reds, 500 in that, so that's 5. I'll drop 20 and get another 20 in singles. So I've kind of prefigured the bets that you kind of spread out evenly. And after the first number falls, it's $12, 21, 44, and 115. And then if you go past it, you kind of have to do the math to try and get into profit depending on where you're at, because you're trying to cover what you've already lost. I'm going to be running the craps or the Win Craps Pro at the same time. And what we're going to do is come out with the back wall, and Greg of 5-5 Craps might like this one. So we're going to do 180 on the back wall, $30 across. All right. We really don't have to keep track of the point, but I think we will on this. So, all right. So I'm not going to worry about the bigs. I'll kind of give you guys a total because the Win Craps kind of does it as we go, but I'll give you a shout out on the numbers. So, all right, hands high, dice are out, come out, roll, and a 7. Well, a 7's a winner right off the bat. That was a 5, 2, 7, and that pays across. We're going to win $114 from what it says on the Win Craps. All right, so there's 114 winner. I think that's with the vig and everything paid. I'm not sure. I guess we could figure it out, but I'm just going to go by what it says there. So profit of 114. Probably some big in there, I'm not sure. All right, so we come right back out. Dice are out. And we roll another one. So we'll take it, I guess. 114. I'm not sure if that's right or wrong, but we'll just kind of live with it, I guess. This is a math one that's Greg probably knows what that is because he does his play that way. All right, so we got an 8. Sad that it's fallen, but there it is. And then we times that by 2 and we divide it by 5, which is 5 bets of 12 roughly, the way it's figured. So what we do is, again, we're going to go put this in the computer. And we're on the 12. We're going to double up on the 6. Do the, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we have some left over. So we go, the 6 is going to look like 54. So 54. These are going to look like, this 5 and 9 is going to look like 42. And we split the 112 on the 6 and 9 to $6. So those will look like 36. So 36, 42, 54, and 42. All right, dice are out. And the 9 falls. So we bring that down. And the next series of bet is 21. Put this in. So we go to 21 between all of them. And we're going to do this one actually pretty even. So the 4 and the 10 look like 58. 1, 2, 3, and a quarter. The 9 ends up, or the 5 ends up looking like a 63. So 60. Bring this back. 2 more. 63. And the 6 ends up being 78. So 75, 1, 2, 3, 8. All right, so we've lost 2 numbers. Now the next increase will be 44 on each of the remaining numbers if the next number falls. But we're looking for, again, for a 7 out. And it's kind of bad, but the 6 fell. So we get 3 bets at 44. I'm going to put 44 on each one of them. But we're actually, I'm just going to go 45. It's going to be easier. Yeah, I'll do 44. So 44. 3, 4, 5. 4, 5. 40. 6 fell. So that should be 108. 3, 4, 5, 108 on the 5. And then on the 4 and 10 should be 102, which looks about right. 102. For some reason that don't look right. 102. That was right. 102 and 102. All right, we're down to 3 of them. The next bet's 115. So a 3 doesn't matter. 6 is out of play. 3 is out of play. Yo's out of play. Another yo is out of play. 7 out. 3, 4, 7. We profited $9 out of all that work. It's kind of bad because the 6 and 4 and whatever, so we'll just pay ourselves $10 out of it. Let's add her up, see if we're right. If that's 20. That's back to the 100. Or the 500. That one's a little thick. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's the 100 there. Let's see what we got here. That one's short by 1. Another one. 2, 4, 5. Here's my 500. 5, 75, 80, and I think this would be the 20. Yep, that's 20. So that's that. So we profited 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. Now I didn't figure the VIGs. The VIGs might have figured out. I was just going, I didn't add anything up. So we're looking at 207. Thanks for stopping by. The Reassess Nemo's Hyper Lay.